All right, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist, and I'm here to share a little bit of some of the knowledge that I've accumulated throughout my art career, being a full-time artist for the past 10 years. So I'm here to talk to you about procrastination. Why do we procrastinate? That commission you've been waiting on, you've been sitting on, that art gallery show, that new piece or new collection of work you want to do, whatever. Why do we procrastinate? Why do we fail to get back to the person who's thinking about buying our work, and all kinds of things, right? We procrastinate. Many of us do. I would say probably most of us do. Why do we procrastinate? Well, over the years, I've tried to understand this procrastination thing, and I came to one conclusion. Una conclusión. I came to one conclusion, and that conclusion is that whatever we think the outcome is not worth the amount of work we're putting in. So the outcome is just not worth it. It might be good, but it's not worth the amount of work. It's not worth the sacrifice. And so we push it. Sometimes we try to tell ourselves, no, it is worth it. And you try to sell yourself. If you're selling yourself on it, you're not quite sure whether the outcome is worth it or not. It's not that's the root of procrastination. We're not really convinced that the outcome is worth it. Our minds play with the idea. We negotiate with it and whatnot. And so I came up with two ways of looking at this, so that I sort of push myself to the right direction, rather than just constantly sell myself into it or out of it. Just rather move the needle forward. Okay. Towards doing things and not procrastinating as much. And these are two. Okay, number one, pay attention to the sense of urgency. Is it urgent? Is it urgent? Like, for example, you would probably not procrastinate if you know that you have to turn in the commission. If you're working on a commission, if you have to turn it in 2 days, you'd probably be like, oh man, I have to do it now. Or you might say, I have to do it tomorrow, but you're still there's a sense of emergency, a sense of urgency. Okay, so pay attention to the sense of urgency. Make it more urgent is what I'm trying to say. Make it more urgent in your mind than how urgent you think it is. Change the sense of urgency. Number two, and I'll make another video explaining how I do that. But number two is think about the future. What is it going to mean? Me doing one painting a day, or me working on my artwork every single day, 5 days a week for 2 hours a day. What is that going to mean 10 years from now? What is that going to mean 5 years from now? What is it going to mean 1 year from now? Don't look at it as what does it mean today? You see what I mean? So one, change the urgency, and two, change the meaning of it in the future. What is it going to mean? For example, exercising, right? One of the things that I've procrastinated for a long time. Now I'm on it. But one of the things that I did is I changed the idea of it, because I couldn't change the urgency. I couldn't understand how to change the urgency unless maybe if I had a doctor scare me or something like that, right? God forbid, I wouldn't want that. But I couldn't see how to change my urgency. So what I did is I changed the time. I changed the idea of future. What is it going to mean? Instead of focusing on what does it mean right now for me to jump on my treadmill, what is it going to mean a year from now? What is it going to mean 5 years from now? So I put the reward on the meaning of the future. What is it going to mean in some time? And once you do that, you realize, well, if I want this in a year or in 5 years, if I want a better career as an artist 2 years from now or 5 years from now, I guess I better do this now. I guess I better jump on this thing now. I guess I better go into my studio and paint for 2 hours, or whatever it is that you agreed with yourself. But anyways, procrastination is inevitable. We all procrastinate. If you don't procrastinate, you're blessed. I think all of us procrastinate one way or another. But these are two ways that I've helped myself move out of constantly negotiating with myself about whether I should do things or not. And it's helped me tremendously. And so there it is for you. Take care, people. Hope this helps. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Peace out.